guys. Hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a great day. So today we are going to work on Snow White. So welcome to our Valley Art Camp YouTube channel. Here we go. Let's get started. So we're going to do a pop Snow White, and this is going to be a request by Eleanor. So thanks Eleanor for following along with our Hello Kitty tutorial. Today we're going to be doing our pop Snow White princess. Okay, all right, so here we go. So our pop dolls always have a, let me just show you one of our Wonder Woman pop doll, but we're not drawing Wonder Woman. So our pop doll has a U-shaped face, so that's where we're going to go referencing by. Okay, so we're going to do Snow White. Here we go. All right, so we're going to do the U for the face. So we're going to make her big. I'm going to use my paper is going to be portrait, so you're going to do a big huge U for her face. Okay, just like that. Okay, a big wide U. Okay, next what we're going to do, we are going to go ahead and do her eyes. So her eyes are going to come about here. She has two circular eyes, one on this side, big nice round eye, and then another one on this side, just like that. Okay, next we're going to do her nose. She has like little carrot nose or a side V, just like that. Okay, next what we're going to do, we're going to do her eyebrows, just like that, and another eyebrow on the other side, just like a rainbow for her eyebrow. And we're going to do her lashes, 1 2 3, keep it simple, 1 2 3, keep it simple. We can color in her eye if you want, or we're going to also use crayons or markers or anything that you have to color with if you have stuff to color with. Okay, next we're going to do her hair. So in the center of her face right here, do you see her where her nose is? This is the center. So we're going to make a line right above here, just like that, and we're going to curve her hair this way, like this. Okay, we're just going to curve it like that. Okay, next we're going to take that same one and we're going to curve it going the other way, just like this. Okay, so we have the curve for her hair, for Snow White's hair. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to do the top. So the top, we're going to curve this way, kind of like an ocean wave or kind of like a rainbow again. We're going to go down this way and just like that. Now her hair is pretty short for Snow White, so we're going to curve a cute little bump going this way, just like that. Okay, we're getting the shape of her hair. And next we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to curve it just like this. And then we're going to do a nice other cute little bump to match the other side on this side. So curve it, just curve your line. There you go. So we have Snow White's hair. Okay, now on the top of Snow White's hair, because she has rich black hair, we are going to do a bow. So she has a red bow, and what we're going to do, we're going to do the bow right here on the top, just like this. Okay, a circle first. Kind of looks like Jasmine's diamond, but it's not. And then we're going to do a big bow coming out on the top like this, just like that. It's starting to look a little bit like Alice in Wonderland bow. And then another one going this way like this. Almost like a, kind of looks like a Hello Kitty bow. Just gonna elongate this a little bit. Just make this a little bit longer. Make sure it matches on the other side. Okay. And then we could do a couple lines, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 for the bow. And then we're gonna do part of her band that you can see right there, just like that. Okay, and then part of her band on this side too, so you could see it. Just a little line in the back over here. Okay, so now that we have her, the top of her face and top of her head and all of that, so to erase my little line here that I'm, okay. Now we're gonna work on her body. So with her body, what we're going to do, we're going to give her a neck. So we're gonna go in the center of her head, give her a little neck. Then we're gonna round this out just like this. So go ahead and do that. We have a little, kind of like a rectangle square. Then we're going to do the part of her collar. So her collar is going to go like this, just like that, and just like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we're going to work on the top of her dress, which is going to look like this. So you're going to do one line going this way, one line going this way. So diagonal lines going that way. And then we're going to take another line going this. It's kind of looking like a diamond. Just like that. Just like that, okay? Next, we're going to give her little waist, and there we go. Okay, let's, just like that, okay? Now once we get there, we're going to do a line here and a line here in the center of her dress. And then we're going to do her shoulders, which looks like kind of like a C if you do that like that. And then the other one is going to come out this way like this. Her other shoulder. I'm gonna just try to match them as best as we can. Okay. Now that we have her shoulders, we're going to add the cuff of her dress right there, of her shoulder, of the sleeve. And then we're going to add the detail, which are, they kind of look like raindrops. One there, one there. We'll do another one on this side and another one on this side. So we got her little raindrops of a dress. On her dress as detail. Next, we're gonna add her beautiful gown. So her beautiful gown goes down all the way almost to the end of the paper, just like this. And it's gonna be long and flowy. So it doesn't matter where it ends up, but as long as it's almost down to the bottom of the paper, okay? So we're gonna just do this side for now. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to start working on her arm, on this side of the arm first, because she's gonna be holding up part of the gown. So we're gonna make a line this way, and then we're gonna start a little line this way. And then her arms are short because this is a pop figure. So we're gonna go about up to there. And then we're gonna take her arm up to here, and this is her hand and her fingers. So we did one finger here that she can see, 1, 2. So you can see the thumb and then 2 fingers there, and that's where she's gonna be holding her dress. So then from here, now when you're at this step right here, you're going to pull her gown down and then pull her gown up. So then that way it looks like she's holding her gown, okay? So once you have her gown up like that, what you're going to do is you're going to go about here, and we're going to do curves, kind of almost like mountains. And we're just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, and then take it this way, up and down, all the way until we connect to the bottom. So do you see how they're kind of like mountains going up and down, just like that, up and down, up and down, up and down, okay? So that's so we can get an effect of ruffles on her dress. On the bottom of her dress now, what we're going to do, we're going to add some ruffles. So we're going to do some little mountains, and this is like the bottom of her dress. Just little U's, little U's, little U's, little U's, all the way to the end of her dress. And because her dress is so long, we're not going to see her shoes, so we don't need to do that, okay? So this is her dress. Now for her dress, because this is curving here, we're going to add wrinkle lines. So this is for movement. So anywhere that you like, you can just add the movement lines or the wrinkle lines, okay? Next, we're going to do her other arm. So she's going to be holding one of her birds because Snow White loves to sing. We're going to add her arm there and add her other part of her arm there. We're going to extend this way, okay? And then we're going to extend her arm this way. And again, her arm is short, so it's going to look like that. We're going to add a thumb right here, just a thumb right there. Then we're going to add her fingers. We're going to add one. We're going to add another one this way. So we have a thumb, 2 fingers, and then we're gonna add the other finger going this way and another finger going lower. You're not gonna be able to, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So all her fingers are there. And there's her thumb. Next, we're going to do a little pop bird on her arm, resting on her arm, or her hand rather. So a pop bird is going to be just kind of like the shape of Snow White's face right here, okay? So we're gonna do kind of a circular face, but then it's going to have a U on the bottom, just like that. So U, and then it goes up, just like that. Then it's gonna have a round, cute little body, and then its feathers is just gonna be 1 and 2. We're gonna keep it easy. 1 and 2. 2 little feathers right there. Now we're gonna do the wing. Then we're gonna do a pop eye, which is basically a little circle there. And then we're gonna do the beak, which is a little beak, just like that. Then we're going to create 2 lines right there for color. And that's it. Okay, we got a little birdie. Okay, so we have our Snow White. And you can stop here. If you want, what you could also do, you can add a basket. You can add a basket here in the background. And let me show you how. So you can do a line like this. Turn it like that. Do a basket like this. Just like that. Looks like an Easter basket, okay? And then what you could do is you could do an apple. So you could do 1, you could do a shape like that, shape like this. You could do 2 apples in there, do the stem, do the leaf of the apple, do another one, do a stem, and do a leaf of an apple there. And then you can design your basket how you like. I'm just gonna do this, okay? And there you have your basket, and there you have Snow White. So if you are done with that, if you don't have any crayons or markers or colored pencils or paints or anything like that, then you can be done. You can color in the eyes, color in that, and there's your piece for Snow White. You can even add some music notes. If you don't have crayons or markers, you can add more detail to the background. So then that way you can just continue drawing and you don't have to be done. Just add some more detail. You can even do her little house. You can draw some the 7 dwarves in the background. You can just continue just using your imagination. You can have her in an environment, so she could be out, and give her some grass. You can give her anything. You can give her any type of environment that you like. So it's up to you. It doesn't have to end here. You can just continue being creative and adding more anywhere that you want. But what I'm gonna do at this point, my Snow White is pretty much done, but what I'm going to do, I'm gonna start coloring her in. So if you have markers, if you have crayons, if you have colored pencils, if you have paints, go ahead and use whatever type of medium that you have. Right now, I'm going to just quickly go ahead and Sharpie this. And again, if you've seen all my other videos, I do love sharpening all my pieces. And there's some things that I keep in pencil. There's some things that I do with Sharpie, but for the most part, if you have the time and if you have the resources to use color, go ahead and do it. If you have the time, do it. Have fun with it. So right now, I'm just gonna quickly outline all my pieces right now, or all the lines rather, and then I'm gonna erase my pencil lines. So I'm just gonna quickly just color this in and then outline. And if you're starting to draw your piece just with Sharpie to begin with, and you don't need to do the extra work of erasing all the pencil lines, but for me, I really do love starting with pencil first, because it gives me an idea of where I want to put things. If I want to erase things because I don't like the positioning of something, then that's why I start with pencil first. But I could start with marker first if I wanted to, but you can't erase markers, so so yeah. Okay, so you add her dress. And again, I'm just going really fast with this, so then that way I can just get to the coloring portion real quick. And you see I'm not really tracing over my exact lines because I personally don't need to, but please try to follow your lines that way you know exactly where your marker lines should be. Okay, here we go. We're almost done with this. Almost done with this cute little bird. Whistle while you work. Do, 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 do. How many of you guys have gone to Disneyland and have seen the wishing well or have thrown coins in the wishing well? Disneyland, Snow White's castle. It's beautiful. All right, here we go. Almost there. At the finish line. Do, 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 do. All right, apples. You can color those red. And ta-da! Whoops, almost forgot the little bird. Okay. Now that we're done with this, we are going to erase my pencil lines. And let me just find my eraser. Here we go. So I'll just erase this real quick. Erase all the pencil lines. I'm going to hold on to my paper so then that way I don't wrinkle it. Okay, it's going. And again, if you have to pause the video just to catch up or just while you're doing this, go ahead and do so. When I draw, I do take my time. Usually I'm not this quick to do my work. I usually really take my time because when I do art, I'm really in the zone of things. But take whatever you want. This is your art. Do it however you want. Okay, here we go. So now I have outlined my Snow White, and now I can start coloring her in. So Snow White is pretty easy. She has a few different colors. So she has a baby blue, she has a dark blue, she also has red, and she has yellow. And yellow, I broke my crayon. So there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna need green later for the apple and brown for the basket, and black we need for her hair. So here we go. If you have crayons, go ahead and use crayons. If you have colored pencils, use colored pencils. Whatever you have, just get whatever you have. So what I usually do, like I said in my other videos, I usually outline her hair or everything on the outer part dark, and then I color in light. But it's up to you. You can do it however you like. So I'm gonna outline my outlines. And so her hair is black. It's a nice rich black. If you have marker, use black marker to color in her hair instead. But if crayon is what you have or colored pencil is what you have, then use that. All right, here we go. Just color, color, color. And if you have paint, paint looks amazing. So does acrylic paint, watercolor, any type of medium that you have. When you watch these tutorials or when you do any of these, everything doesn't have to be in crayon like what I'm using. I'm using basic supplies because I don't know what you guys have at home. So I'm just using basic stuff that you possibly have at home, okay? That I think you possibly have at home, but do with whatever you have. Okay, her bow is bright red, my favorite color. Outline this, and sometimes you tend to go off the line, and it's okay. I can fix that. If I don't want to see that line that came out the crayon, I can, you know what I can do? I can take my Sharpie and I can just re-outline that so I don't see it. But I'll re-outline this whole piece later. Okay, these little drops are red in her dress. Okay, and it looks like I could add another drop here on the side. So I'm gonna do that. All right, the sleeves are light baby blue. They're lighter than the bodice, than the top of her dress. So I'm gonna do light blue. Her collar is white, so we don't even need to color the collar in. Okay, so just get in there with your colors and really take your time. Okay, now I got yellow for the sleeve portion right there. Yellow here, she has yellow here in the center. And then the rest of her dress is yellow. So or her skirt is yellow. The skirt part of the dress. Okay, it's the lower part. So I'm gonna just outline that real quick. Outline this. My crayon broke. It's okay. Just outline this. Keep on going. And then if your crayon gets a little too close to the paper, you can always take the paper off, but I think I can make do. Let's see. Sometimes the paper comes off really easily and sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. Let's just continue. All right, so I'm gonna color her all in. Try to make sure my table doesn't shake while I do this. Take your time coloring her skirt in. Again, because this is a video, I'm just gonna quickly try to color this all in. I do need this paper to come off because I'm getting too close to the paper now, so let me, there we go. Okay. All right, guys, this is looking amazing. I can't wait to see everybody's work. Eleanor, thank you for requesting this. You're so cute, princesses. All right, so we got our blue. I mean our yellow. Now we're gonna go with a darker blue for the bodice. That's the center of her dress. Color that in. Outline, outline, color that in. That's looking good. Perfect. Okay, now since we have, now with her hair, I'm not really happy with her hair. I'm just gonna go in and make it a little darker. I did want to have her hair a little darker, but that's just me. So I'm just gonna go quickly and just darken this up a little bit. I like her hair being rich black. Just go in, and sometimes like when you draw, you color something in, you don't quite like the way it came out, so you can always modify it and always change it. You don't have to be stuck to what is there on your paper. That's what artists do. You can change your mind anytime you like. That looks so much better. That looks so much better with a darker hair for me. Love the black. Okay, I think I'm almost done with her hair. Perfect. That'll give you time to color in her dress or anything else that I went too fast on. All right, much better. Okay, next I'm going to color the bird. The bird is going to be, for me, you can do any kind of bird color that you want. I'm going to do a little baby blue bird, and then I'm going to do an orange beak. And then I'm going to leave him white, but you can color him in however you like. Next, I'm going to do the basket. I'm going to do the basket brown. You can use any type of brown that you want, or you can make it whatever color basket you want. You don't have to do the same colors as me, or that I'm doing. Green. I need green for the stem. Green for the stem. And then I need another brown for the stem of this. And then I need red for the apple. There we go. Okay, I'm almost done with Snow White. So for Snow White, you can color her in whatever color that you like. You can make it a little darker, a little lighter, whatever color that you have. I'm gonna use this color to color in her body. I'm gonna use her neck, do her arm, do her arm and her hands. And then you can also color the background. I'm going to probably stop at this point once I finish coloring her in, but you can always color in the background. Color in her face. She's looking so good. I can't wait to see everybody's pieces. Please make sure you tag us at Valley Art Camp, or you can send them to me direct message via Valley Art Camp. That is our channel for camp, and I can't wait to see everyone's faces for summer camp this summer. All right. And there we go. We have our Snow White. If you want to go back in and just color the musical notes in a little bit with a Sharpie, or if with a crayon you can. Just gonna do that. Color those in. Just make that pop a little bit more. There we go. And what I usually do, if you've seen in my videos, I usually go back and re-outline a lot of my stuff only so it pops. But I think for this video, I think we'll be almost done. So yeah, I like when paintings pop, when they're just really strong. I love the outline. It's my favorite part. Color that in. I'm gonna do her lashes again. And see, anywhere that I went out of the lines with my crayon, I just go back and just Sharpie over, make it a little darker here, make it darker there, and just pop. I'm gonna make her bow stand out a little bit more by outlining the bow darker with block on the top. You see? And just outline. Maybe I'll outline my bird a little bit again. But there we go. Gonna do her skirt real quick. All right. Just gonna do this. And there it is, guys. All right. Here is our Snow White. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to sign your work. And that's it. Have a great day, guys.